And then starting to talk about the different pieces. So already we've taken the foliage off of the upper gin, which you see here. Use tools to split and tear the tissue to create grain, to create texture, to create scale and proportion. Let's go to the next image. So this is the process by which we strip all of this down. Let's go to the next image. Okay, after the foliage is removed, in the next image. And this is the process to create deadwood. Now, I do like to, although I have tremendous respect for people that use power carving tools and create really fantastic deadwood with power tools, if left to my own devices, I'm going to use hand tools. I like the tactile experience of cutting, splitting, feeling the tissue, seeing the hardness, and you'll notice in the center of the juniper there's a lot of red. This is the heartwood of a juniper. It's the hardest part of a juniper. That red is resin that's injected into the core of a tree. It gives trees structural stability. It prevents them from rotting. It prevents insects from chewing on that wood. That is the core of a tree. And that area of the tree is always going to be the most durable. So using hand tools to expose the grain, you see how a lot of this has aged over the course of time. It looks quite natural. When we carve tools with power tools, a lot of times there's tool marks that are left behind. There's unnatural texture that's created against the grain of the tree. Being able to utilize a tree that's been well cultivated and in the sense of a juniper has had a lot of movement, hopefully twists so that we get the grain rotating and we get live dead rotation, starts to create good material, and you get to see some of that in terms of how this material has aged. Let's take a look at the next image. So again, back to after we've reduced the foliage and done the deadwood work. Now the crux of this piece of work here, if the tree's going to move to the left because we have this fantastic